network that had Dan Patrick and Pro Football Talk. A lot of shows was on there. Well, all those shows are coming back, and it's going to be now back to being, I saw where it's right now, ESPN and anything related to Disney is not involved with YouTube, on YouTube. I saw that the NBC Sports Network is coming back to YouTube television. So, and it's going to all the other Fubo.
NBC Universal is introducing a fresh sports broadcasting platform that will feature WNBA competitions, NASCAR events, and WWE SmackDown programming, which currently airs on USA Network. This new USA channel represents a component of the comprehensive 11-year broadcasting agreement secured by the WNBA with NBC. NBC is reviving NBC Sports Network after discontinuing it approximately 3 years prior. The previous iteration hosted programs featuring Dan Patrick and Pro Football Talk, among various other productions.
So, and it's going to all the other Fubo and direct TV stream, all of that, all those different things. So, this is NBC Universal. It's a spinoff. Versant spinoff launches the USA Sports banner. Right there, USA Sports. You know, all these, so many of these entities, like Turner, you know, has TNT Sports now. They show Unrivaled games on there. Now they're having
These programs are set to return as the network reestablishes itself. The NBC Sports Network will become available through YouTube television and other streaming services including Fubo and DirecTV Stream. NBC Universal has launched this Versant spinoff under the USA Sports designation. Similar to Turner's TNT Sports, which broadcasts unrivaled competitions, numerous entertainment corporations are developing specialized sports-focused broadcasting channels.
These sports-focused channels that are coming. So right here, USA Sports will house the company's live sports footprint across its linear networks with their related digital platforms. The move formalizes a sprawling lineup of rights that includes NASCAR, Premier League, WNBA, WWE, PGA Tour, and others. Under the USA Sports
will consolidate the corporation's live athletic programming throughout its traditional television networks alongside corresponding digital properties. This initiative establishes a comprehensive collection of broadcasting agreements encompassing NASCAR, Premier League Soccer, WNBA basketball, WWE professional wrestling, PGA Tour, golf, and additional sports properties. Within the USA Sports framework, the designation will signify Versant's athletic activities throughout both traditional and streaming distribution systems. The corporation indicates this division will provide thousands of hours comprising event coverage, studio analysis, and original productions on USA Network, Golf Channel, and CNBC throughout 2026, while preserving Golf Channel's unique character as the dedicated television destination for golf.
Under the USA Sports umbrella, the brand will represent Versant's sports activity across linear and streaming platforms. The company says the division will deliver thousands of hours of event, studio, and original programming on USA Network, Golf Channel, and CNBC in 2026, while keeping the Golf Channel's distinct identity as the TV home of golf. Quote, our new USA Sports brand and division.
According to Matt Hong, president of USA Sports, the new designation capitalizes on USA Network's extensive history as a prominent national sports and entertainment broadcaster. The varied collection of sports assets and programming throughout different platforms showcases premier international leagues and elevates significant competitions within the athletic world. USA Sports offers content for diverse fan interests nationwide. The brand demonstrates a deliberate strategy regarding women's sports and live broadcasting agreements.
Golf. Quote, our new USA Sports brand and division name leans into USA Network's decades-long reputation as a top national sports and entertainment network, said Matt Hong, president of USA Sports. Our diverse portfolio of sports properties and programming across platforms highlights top-tier global leagues and amplifies major events throughout the sports landscape. USA Sports has something for all sports fans across the country.
The sports division under Versant will present audiences with over 10,000 hours of content throughout traditional networks and digital properties, with roughly 1,000 hours dedicated to women's athletic competitions in 2026. The broadcasting agreement for the WNBA commences in 2026. The programming portfolio encompasses NASCAR, including Cup Series playoff matches, PGA Tour events, Premier League matches, WWE SmackDown, WNBA enhanced traditional television programming starting 2026, USGA championships, including US Open and Women's Open, along with amateur tournaments, LPGA Tour competitions, Atlantic 10 basketball, Augusta national programming, including Masters preparation and supplementary content, college golf, and League One volleyball weekly featured matches. Recent developments indicate USA Sports finalized an 11-year agreement with the WNBA, establishing a weekly Wednesday evening doubleheader along with postseason competitions on USA Network.
Fans across the country. USA Sports has a clear play for scale, women's sports, and live rights. Versant's sports division will bring viewers more than 10,000 hours of programming across those traditional networks and digital platforms. Roughly 1,000 hours of women's sports in 2026. Yeah, the media rights deal starts in 2026 for the WNBA. So here we go.
When athletic events occur, they will carry the USA Sports designation, creating a recognizable distinction when USA Sports becomes associated. The network will continue broadcasting games through USA Network, though operating beneath the USA Sports umbrella. This represents Versant's marketing initiative for athletics, alongside a significant rebranding of MSNBC scheduled for later in the week. Audiences can locate Versant's networks and USA Sports throughout Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, Google TV, and preferred devices.
For the WNBA. So here we go. NASCAR, including Cup Series playoff coverage, PGA Tour, Premier League, WWE SmackDown, WNBA expanded linear coverage beginning 2026, USGA championships, US Open, Women's Open, amateurs, LPGA Tour, Atlantic 10 basketball, Augusta national coverage, Masters build-up and ancillaries, college golf, and League One volleyball.
During the company's transition period, platforms including Peacock, Sling TV, Fubo, Hulu Plus Live TV, YouTube TV, and DirecTV will showcase Versant networks and programming within their offerings. Programming from channels like Golf Channel will display the USA Sports branding. There exists an ongoing disagreement between Google, YouTube, and Disney, ESPN that remains unresolved. The return of NBC Sports Network arrives at an opportune moment.
League One volleyball match of the week. Is that professional volleyball league? I've seen that there was a professional volleyball league that was coming. In recent weeks, USA Sports secured an 11-year rights deal with the WNBA, bringing a weekly Wednesday night doubleheader and postseason games to USA Network. So I'm guessing this is kind of like when
the network features substantial quality content, with various programs available through Peacock's live channel options that have existed for some time. Wednesday evenings will now feature a WNBA doubleheader schedule. Expectations suggest that frequently, one of the two weekly matches will include Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, considering the substantial financial investment made for broadcasting rights. This arrangement also functions as an extension connected to the NBA's broadcasting agreement that NBC obtained.
People were saying that she was maybe going down to Dallas to join with Paige. She was sending subliminals that she was going to be joining Paige. Well, I'm here to tell you nothing is confirmed that she's going to Dallas, but we have to talk about this story here because her name has come back up in headlines today. Let's pull it up right now, man. So it looked like former LSU teammate of Angel Reese had this to say. How Angel Reese kept teammates in check. Now, mind you guys, I have not seen this. I have not read this.
The return of NBA programming to NBC includes the WNBA as an integrated component of that comprehensive package. Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky player, has maintained a relatively quiet presence lately, focusing on content creation through her unapologetically Angel platform rather than participating in Unrivaled. While speculation circulated about a potential move to Dallas to team up with Paige Buchers, nothing has been officially confirmed regarding her departure from Chicago. Recently, a former LSU teammate brought Reese's name back into the spotlight through revealing comments about their time together.
How Angel Reese kept teammates in check. Now, mind you guys, I have not seen this. I have not read this. I think it's gonna be bad. You know, if my mind is telling me it's gonna be bad, I'm about 80% sure it's probably gonna be bad. But it could be good. It could be good. Let's dive into it, man. Instead of the Chicago star Angel Reese was ranked the number 2 overall recruit coming out of class 2020. Now in this class, according to ESPN, this was the greatest women's basketball class in history for high school rank.
Before becoming a household name in Chicago, Reese was ranked as the second best recruit nationally in the 2020 high school class. This particular recruiting year is considered historic for women's basketball, featuring Paige Buchers at number 1, Cameron Brink, and notably Caitlin Clark at number 4. The class also included Camila Cardoso at 5th, along with Aaliyah Edwards and Haley Van Lith. Despite her high ranking, Reese remained relatively unknown in women's basketball circles until her transfer to LSU.
ESPN, this was the greatest women's basketball class in history for high school ranks, guys. You had Paige Buchers, number 1, Cameron Brink, Caitlin Clark. Now, Caitlin Clark came out at number 4 in high school in the country. Ain't that crazy how they've been hating on Caitlin Clark since fucking high school, bro. Number 4 and number 5, Camila Cardoso. So I'm guessing Angel probably ranked number 2. Then you had Aaliyah Edwards, Haley Van Lith, and I'm not even going to pronounce her name. Now, however, Reese wasn't well known within women's basketball.
She initially played at Maryland but left due to dissatisfaction with the program's performance, similar to her current desire to exit Chicago. Her breakthrough moment came not just from transferring, but from a specific incident during the championship run when she performed a taunting gesture toward Caitlin Clark, waving her hand in front of her face and pointing at her ring finger. This controversial moment catapulted her into mainstream recognition far more than her basketball abilities alone. During LSU's championship season, Reese delivered exceptional statistics, averaging 23 points and 15 rebounds per game, proving instrumental in securing the title before entering the WNBA draft.
Well known within the women's basketball community till she transferred to LSU. Now, those of you guys who might not know this, now I'm not talking to the WNBA fans that been here. I'm talking to the casual fans that's new like me. With that being said, I didn't know about Angel Reese until she went to LSU. Now, Angel Reese started off at Maryland. Now, Angel Reese did not like the situation in Maryland.
POA emphasized that Reese carried tremendous responsibility, referencing the weight of wearing the crown and how Reese elevated it to new heights. Beyond statistics, POA highlighted how Reese's personality and approach actually evolved the game itself. She noted Reese's commitment to standing on business and how her powerful presence and competitive fire permeated every moment on the court. When discussing leadership lessons learned from playing with such a dominant, high-profile athlete, POA emphasized one critical takeaway: accountability.
Maryland. Now, Angel Reese did not like the situation in Maryland. They was a very bad team. She got the hell out of Dodge. Hence, what she's trying to do now in Chicago. Get the hell out of Dodge. Now, it goes on to say, bruh, that when she transferred, Reese then went to become a household name. No, you're wrong. Angel Reese did not become a household name till she did the "You Can't See Me" John Cena with her hands and pointed at her ring finger, taunting.
She explained that Reese never hesitated to confront teammates directly when mistakes occurred during games. Rather than gossiping behind backs, Reese addressed issues immediately and honestly. POA observed that many players in her generation avoid this direct communication style, preferring to complain privately to others instead of confronting problems head-on.
Taunting Caitlin Clark. This right here, this is what got Angel Reese famous. She would have been a regular, who cares, WNBA player. Nobody gave two flying, I'm not even going to say the rest, about Angel Reese, bro, until she did that. Let's all be honest. I feel like we all could agree on that. Now, Reese was a key part of LSU capturing the championship, which she was that year, as she averaged an impressive 23 points per game to go along with grabbing 50.
This lesson in accountability has significantly influenced Poa's own development, both as an individual and as a basketball player. She now applies these principles with her current team, holding teammates responsible just as Reese taught her. Poa credits Reese as one of the most influential figures in teaching her this valuable approach, acknowledging that even the subtle details and insights she gained came directly from Reese's mentorship and example.
Points per game to go along with grabbing 15 rebounds per contest, and she entered the WNBA draft. Yeah. Last year, a former teammate accountability lessons at LSU. One Reese teammate at LSU was I'm not last year, Poe, an Australian player who transferred to Arizona State from LSU. However, in 2024, she was recently interviewed by Bounce. Past AU, and she shared several candid segments about how Angel Reese was as a teammate. Oh, wow.
During your time at LSU, you played with a big name in Angel Reese. What was it like to play with Angel, who not obviously was a great player for LSU, but also someone who brought that attention? Because that's different than here in Australia.
Oh yeah. She